Happy vlog weekend. So we're Friday night. It's about 8:15 and I just got home. I finished work late, close to 6, but then I stayed in town because I went to get my nose ring tightened. I hadn't gotten it tightened. It was a big thing, my nose ring. That's a whole other story if ever y'all want to hear it. It was quite an adventure when I had gotten my nose pierced, basically, and what happened was my nostril, the place I had gone was not the usual place I go for piercings, and they had put a bar, which they should not do apparently. My nostril, it got all swollen and it like swallowed the ball, the whole bar. It was horrible. And then I went to the place I normally go here in Montreal, and I was like, oh my gosh, I lost my ball from my piercing that's only had a couple weeks or a week or something. And they didn't tell me because they knew it would scare the heck out of me. But basically my nostril had like swallowed it, and he was so mad, the piercer, at the person who had pierced my nose, because it was the most painful thing to get that out. So he had put this one in, which has like this ring to also give room to my nostril to heal, because it was very swollen, so it needed a lot of room versus a simple little bar. And then COVID hit, right? So I didn't want to go to a piercing place where they're going to manipulate so close to my face during COVID. So that's why I had this like gold hoop that was kind of sticking out of my nose for the past 2 years. Tonight, I finally said, you know what? I'm sick of this. I feel safe. I'm going. So I went, and I hesitated because they said, no, I can't cut it. If you can maybe tighten it, or you can choose another earring. But then I didn't want to spend $130, $150 on a new gold ring when I have this one. So I said, look, let's just try tightening it to the max that you can. And if I'm not happy with it, then yeah, we'll look at getting another one. He tightened it to the max, so you only see like this tiny little bar there, and that's the most it's ever going to show. So I was thrilled. So yay. And look at what I did. While I was there, I got a second piercing. I've wanted another piercing in my ear for years. Like I have these, but I had hesitated for so long, and I really wanted to get one. So I finally got it. Now it's a little bit, sensitive, but I mean, that is nothing compared to what that and these were. Totally nothing. So I'm so excited. And then while I was at it, I just went and had my eyebrows kind of threaded, the cleanup. And now we're home. So Phil's not here. He's at his parents' house. So I just started the oven and putting in a freezer pizza. Not in the mood. I had hesitated. Do I make myself like a breakfast for supper? But no, not in the mood. And I'm probably gonna do my nails and then get some reading done for school. So that's my Friday night plan. And then tomorrow, my mom's gonna be coming over, and we're gonna drive into town, and I'm bringing her for her birthday, because her birthday's on Monday. I'm bringing her to the Ritz for the high tea. I know my mom would love it, and she's the person that I'm going to enjoy it with the most. I mean, my friend, it was amazing, but I mean, in the sense that no one else in my family would enjoy that as an activity as much as my mother. I formulated it better there. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm going to show her on Apple TV. Home from Away. Okay, that Broadway, I saw it here in Montreal, what, about 3 weeks ago? It was beginning of January. I think it was like the 9th. We went to see Home from Away. And it's the story of the city in Newfoundland, Gander, that hosted all of those planes that had to land during 9/11. It's so good. It is so good. It's amazing. And then as Phil was flicking on Apple TV, he saw that Home from Away from the New York Broadway version is there. So we watched it, of course, and it's so good seeing, everything so close up too. It's amazing. So I told my mom, she doesn't have Apple TV, but I told her, I was like, we can watch that. And she was so excited about it. So we're likely going to do that tomorrow too. And then Sunday, in the day for sure, I'm doing schoolwork, no choice. But in the evening, we have reservations. So 2 of my sisters, our hubbies and my mom, we have reservations at a restaurant, an Asian restaurant in the West Island, where, you have you're like 10 people around a table. So we're going to have our own, and it's like a metal plaque. And then you have a chef cooking the meat and stuff and fish. So we're going to do that. I'm really excited about that on Sunday night too. So it's going to be an overall fun and somewhat productive weekend. Yeah, so I thought while I'm by myself, while, I'm so excited about this, I thought, let's vlog. I've missed you all. What else is new? Friday, I have my grad pics. It's official. So I took next Friday off. And that morning I have a haircut. So I'm not getting it cut short. I'm keeping the length after all. I'm actually starting to like long hair. It's growing on me. First time in 38 years that I like long hair. But I am enjoying it. So a trim and just a little more shaping. And likely a little bit of, I'm gonna ask about some dye because grays are coming in and I don't like it. And then probably a mani, because I have to look nice as I hold that diploma. And then I'll do my own makeup, and in the afternoon will be my pictures. So I'm so excited about that. And other than that, it's been honestly busy. It's been very, very busy with work. It's been very, very busy. Last weekend I had one of my niece's hockey tournament the whole weekend. We went to see all her matches because she made it to finals and they won, and I was just so proud. Actually, I have to finish editing that video because my sister's waiting for that. So that was such a fun weekend last weekend, just for the family time, and that's why I'm so obsessed about getting schoolwork done this weekend, because I didn't get any done last weekend, and that wasn't a good thing. And yeah, it's just day-to-day chaos, but my motto to keep myself zen for work has been, it is not a marathon. No, it is a marathon. It is not a race. It is a marathon. It is not a race. And I have been telling myself that every day to keep myself zen and to keep myself from, see, I have nervous laugh because I'm so overwhelmed by everything I need to do, but I am only human. I am one person, and prioritizing is all I can do. I'm going to be filming a fun video this weekend. I have a collab for you, so stay tuned. I'm not sure of the date it's going to come out yet, but I'm filming it this weekend, so that'll be fun. And I really like the video Kevin, Allen, James Jam are talking about, and from Caleb Snell, and it's really getting me thinking, because I'm not going to do a whole video on that, and we're going to chat right now. We're doing a chit chat video. I find that very interesting, you know, people saying, oh, you have a Birkin, but you live in such a small place, or no, it was a Kelly, sorry. But it's true. When you're into this kind of thing, luxury bags, luxury jewelry, luxury makeup, luxury whatever, sometimes you face judgment. Like, last weekend, I was talking with my sisters, and, you know, one of my sisters, she subscribed to my channel, and with all the love, like, this was zero judgmental. It was more fascination to her how someone could love bags like that. Because at Christmas, she had seen my beautiful gingerbread house bag that I got from my darling Devin. And she just thought, who buys these things? So when I told her about my Coach Heart bag, she was like, who buys these things? And then she realized people like I do. And she's kind of like, I just have, you know, my 2 purses or whatever, and I'm, you know, so happy with them, and that's all I need. I just don't understand the concept of like me wanting to change out of them every couple days. But it's not something I can really explain, right? All those in this community who share this interest, who like to collect these things, who that's where we like to spend our fun money, our extra budget. But it was so sweet because it was zero. She kept telling me, she's like, this is coming from the most loving place, and I truly believed it. And I'm able to laugh at myself. I mean, it really depends on, I think, the approach of someone. If I see judgment in their face, that would be hurtful. I would find that very hurtful because I don't do that to them. Like, I find it weird when people have, you know, 25 watches or whatever they're collecting. Sometimes I kind of like, really? Like, people who collect, I don't know, hockey cards. I'm like, okay. But that's their thing. They love it, and it brings them so much joy. Well, that's the same thing for us. We enjoy the hunt. We enjoy the variety. We enjoy discovering new textures, new colors, new styles. And we just feel put together. We just feel pretty and happy when we're wearing them. So yeah, it's a very personal thing, but I feel like we shouldn't have cruel thoughts or intentions about people making different choices than the choices we would make. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, like somebody like the makeup YouTubers, I granted, I know they get a lot of it, you know, gifted, but they're still spending a lot of their own money on trying all the new launches that are coming out. I could say, oh, what a waste. They're just wasting all their money. Like, how could they possibly go through all these, you know, foundations? And of course, it always breaks my heart when they're doing their, like, declutter with me and they're throwing it away. It kind of, it hurts me inside because I have two foundations. One that's very light, that's for, like, everyday kind of thing, and one that's more coverage. And I'm limiting myself to that because I don't want to throw it away, right? I want to use up my makeup. So I haven't bought makeup in so long, other than my eyebrow gel. So I've been really good about that. Really, really good, because I'm trying to use my stuff. But I'm not judging them. I love watching those videos. I learn so much from them. And I think that's also something we're trying to do when we're a collector, is also sharing that interest and that knowledge to help you make decisions on what you would like or not like to buy, right? And Lord knows that when I'm thinking about buying a piece, I'm so grateful I have YouTube to fall on to get that information. So yeah, it just trickled so much in my mind. And I feel like no matter where you live, if it's not putting you in debt, if it's not stopping you from taking care of your responsibilities and caring for yourself, why not? Why not? Life is short. Let's do what makes us happy, right? And we make choices and we live with those choices. So yeah, let's just not judge each other. Let's just be supportive and kind to each other, and encourage each other in each our own's passion, right? Yeah, that's kind of my thought on all this. Okay, so I did hear my oven beep, so the preheat is ready. I'm gonna go put my pizza in. I'll see y'all. I'll likely see you all tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna chat that much more tonight. I'm already at 16 minutes. I feel like, something I didn't bring up was, something I didn't mention was the question of like, well, if you can afford luxury bags, you can surely afford, a mansion, right? A big house. I myself, Phil and I, we live in a condo, in a two-bedroom condo, and we're happy that way because we have other plans that we're working towards. I make the choice not to have a car. We have one car, and I'm happy with that. I take the metro, but we do have a car to use. I'm just never going to be someone who's passionate about driving. It causes me so much anxiety. And that's just my personal choice. And the way I guess finance my passion or my interest is not of anyone's concern. In my case, I'm not putting myself into debt to do it. I've done that in the past and it's not worth it. And I truly hope that no one does that. But if they do, I don't wish that on anybody, but that's your choice, right? That's their choice if that's what they're doing. In my case, I'm paying my bills, I'm paying my home. Like I said, we pay one vehicle, not two. And I'm putting money aside for my retirement. I'm putting money aside, and things I don't use, I sell them. And that's kind of how I can do this, but I don't buy a ton. I'm not one of these YouTubers that's buying, super expensive designers one after the other. I'm buying very contemporary, lower end luxury, or to me, I don't feel like they're low end. Like, I don't feel Aspinall is low end luxury, but it's low end in the price point for sure. That's my thing. That's just my choice. And I don't feel like having this interest necessarily means you need to be flashy. You need to have the flashy car. You need to absolutely drive a Tesla. You need, or a Bentley. And you need to absolutely live in this huge home with a maid. No, you don't have to. You can be a very simple person like me, who has a comfortable job. I'm not a millionaire, no, but I work hard. Hubby works hard. We make decent livings. we can afford to pay our things and to still have some money to travel every year. And I'm very grateful that we can do that, but that's because I've made other sacrifices as well. If I had a second car payment to pay every month, and if I had, yes, a big home with a much higher mortgage to pay every month, that would be different. That would be different. I wouldn't be spending what I spend on it. It all depends on our own choices, right? But like I said, let's not judge each other for it. Let's not judge each other for it. We're all different, and that's what makes the world such a beautiful place. That is called diversity. And diversity is a beautiful thing. And let's not judge each other's choices. And let's not judge a book by its cover. It's not because someone lives in a more modest home or drives a more modest car. This is nothing about them. You have no idea what it looks like in their bank account. Some people look flashy and they are, or drowning in debt. Some people are, you know, very, very modest and they have tons of money. And some people are average and they just do it because they feel nice. These comments, or the fact that YouTubers feel the need to have to do this debate, really hurts me inside. It really does. Kevin Allen mentions it in his video that, you know, he doesn't like it when he has to apologize, like say disclaimer, by the way, these opinions are my own. I do not want to hurt anybody or insult anybody if your opinions are different than mine. And hey, I'm doing that disclaimer for this as well because my opinions and what I'm saying right now might not resonate with you. And that is okay. That is okay. We don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to think the same way on everything. Again, a diversity of thought, diversity of opinion, diversity of choices. But it's true, it does suck that we have to make those disclaimers or else we'll get, you know, plastered with mean comments or judgment or negativity. It's a shame, isn't it? It's really a shame. But he said it beautifully, and Autumn says it in her mean comment videos. It's about them, not about you when that happens. It's so much more about them than about you when they say hurtful comments. So I remind myself of that. I'm very blessed because I'm touching wood as we speak, because I don't get very many negative comments. And I'm so grateful for that. I clearly have a very, very wonderful and kind community, and I'm very proud of that, and I'm very touched by that. And I'm in a very supportive and uplifting and loving, very loving community and YouTube family, and I love it. So that is my conclusion for this topic. I will link the videos that I've seen below about the topic. Let me know what you think. I would like to know. And now I'm saying goodnight for real. I got fed up in my bathroom, okay? And I was like, I don't know what I have for samples. I just need to empty this box out and kind of organize it and go through what it is and see, you know, if there's anything I want to chuck or what. Because I've gotten a lot of, like, you know, gifts with purchases and stuff, and I've accumulated them. Let's just say hair products, other than like a very specific product from like the curly set that I'm going to be loyal to now, but I mean, skincare, mascara. I am set for a very long time. I'm kind of in shock. This is just skincare. Okay, so I have La Neige, I have a lot of Shiseido. Most of that bottom is all Chantecaille. I have a ton of Chantecaille, so I'm good. It's like my favorite skincare brand. Like I have Chanel, I have Dior, I have, yeah, that's, I think, yeah, La Neige. Yeah, Shiseido. I mean, this is ridiculous. Can't even close it. So that's skincare. This is all of my little perfume samples, unused perfume samples. This is like mascaras. Like a lot of those are sample, like travel size mascaras, and makeup bases is what that is, like primers. And then in this pouch, it's everything that was a packet. So just these, and I always bring these packets when I go away for like the weekend or on vacation. Like all the shampoo I bring when I go on vacation on my trips are packets like this. So, yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of skincare in here. There's like, you know, eye creams and this is not organized in any way, shape, or form. It's just all kind of chucked in there. But wow, I have so much product to use and give, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So yeah, I'm gonna be living on samples for the foreseeable future. Hello, happy Saturday. So I've been a busy bee this morning, laundry, just vacuuming, just cleaning up. And I got ready and I'm kind of waiting, well, not waiting, I'm chilling a little bit, ready for my mama to arrive. Lighting's better, so, oh, I love it so much. And I was sure I still had some piercing aftercare, but we, you know, Phil did a big cleanup in the bathroom recently, and I think he chucked stuff that was older, and I'm wondering if he threw that soap away. So yesterday when I got pierced, you know, they're like, do you need any aftercare? And I was like, no, I still have my piercing aftercare soap, but no. So I ordered some on Amazon last night, and it should arrive today, so that'll be good. And it's a spray format, so apparently that's a lot easier. So at least I'll be able to, so I rinsed it at least, but with a Q-tip, you know, gently, but with this spray I'll be able to take care of it. And yeah, today I'm in my navy blue sweater, and I was in the mood of carrying my blue Margot. I love this bag so much. Both the blue and the black one, I just love them. And I had a scarf on it, but well, I had my Aspinall silk scarf on it in a bow, and it was so pretty. But I took it off because it's still snowing a lot. We have been getting so much snow. So I don't want it to get, you know, wet. So a little plainer, but she's still gorgeous. And since I'm gonna be out like all day with my mom, I figured I'll have more stuff with me in case, versus me being comfortable carrying my Millie bag, because my bronze Millie bag has become my everyday bag. I wear it every day. I love that bag because it's perfect. When I go to work, I also have either my backpack or a tote. When I go to school, same thing. But that purse is just so like small and compact, and it's just easy to just have all my necessities in there. So if I need to, like, you know, leave the classroom or whatever, like I just grab my tiny purse and I have everything I need, yet I have my bigger bag for all of, like, you know, my computer, my food, my planner, all that stuff. So that Millie bag has been awesome. It's been really, really awesome. But yeah, today just decided to kind of switch into something bigger, and I hadn't used my Margot in a while, so it's making me really happy to do so. So now it's like probably close to 11, and I have not eaten or anything, so I'm gonna go make myself a latte and probably some French toast, because I have some leftover panettone, so I wanna yeah, make some French toast with it. I think it'll be really good. That's it. And then we're gonna go to high tea this afternoon. I'm so excited about it. So I'm really excited to spend time with my mom. I miss her. I've been a bad daughter lately, I think. I've been kind of keeping to myself, and I feel bad. So today, spending some quality time with my mama love, is going to be perfect. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you all a bit later. No, I know. Okay, let's just do it like a YouTube cheers. Cheers, mama love. I didn't vlog all day because I had school stuff, and it's been a crazy snowstorm, but we are at a restaurant called 10 and in the West Island, and we're going to be celebrating my mom's birthday. And it's the kind of place where we're around a table and a hot plaque, and they're going to be cooking food in front of us, so I'm so excited. So Phil and I are the first ones here, and then we're just gonna have nice family time. So I'll try to insert a couple clips here and there, but I'm gonna just enjoy the night.
piercing aftercare spray from Amazon. So I ordered this one. Cleanses, sterilizes, and soothes. It was one of those Amazon choices. It had like a lot of really good comments. And you just spray your piercing front and back a couple times a day. Ooh, hi kitty. And I'm quite happy with this, and it was really cheap, so yay for that.